Moving to the cloud. It sounds so woo out there kind of thing, but we're doing it today. We are cloud computing. And what I want to do is I'm going to go through this in non-techie. I'm going to try to put it in real basic terms so everybody can understand it. If you wanted to know more about the server side and all that information, stop a neighborhood tech person. But this is more, why do you care about the cloud and what is the cloud and what does cloud computing mean? So it won't be technical, it will be more of a big global understanding of what this means. All right, moving to the cloud. The cloud really means the internet. That information is stored securely on servers that are out on the internet all over. That's what cloud computing is. There's a lot more to it from a technical side, but we don't care about that. What does it mean to you? It means that if you participate in cloud computing, that you can access your information from anywhere you can get to the internet. So for example, if you use the server at school and you go home and you have a little bit of time and you want to fix something and you go, your files at school on the server, you can't access that. You can't access it because the school is not cloud computing. They are locked down to a server at school, which is great. It's being backed up. It's being protected. A lot of people are afraid to move to cloud computing for security reasons. And really, you have to really make sure that you don't tape your password to your computer. You want to change your passwords often and things like that. And you want to make sure that you check the encryption of the site. Is your information secure? That's something you really have to, for sure, check out on wherever you're going to go. But it seems so vague and strange, but let me try to explain it using this document. This was started at TCEA 2010, and that is a technology education conference. And this is what are your favorite apps for the iPod or the iPod or the iPad? And if you take a look in the bottom right corner, this has been shared with 1,600 people have opened this spreadsheet and then added to the spreadsheet. So if you look in the music column, these are the collective knowledge of what are their favorite apps in music. It looks like the way this is organized, the ones that have a fee, it's noted there. If it doesn't have a fee, I think you just don't see anything. So these are all apps. These are 1,600 educators picking out their favorite apps. And if it wasn't in the cloud, we would have no way to interact with this document. So meaning this document's been shared. I picked it up off Twitter. The document's been shared and now I have it in my documents. And so I can edit it, but I could also share it with other people and other people can continue to edit it. So the cloud computing enables this collaboration, this everybody get on the same page. Okay? That's really the power of cloud computing. It's not to scare you. It is to put something in a place that it can be accessed in a variety of ways. This is another example of cloud computing. This is Google Calendar. And we go into that in another module, but I wanted you to get an idea that this calendar is out in the cloud. It can be accessed from a phone, an iPad, any computer that's connected to the internet, and you have your information where you need it. Now, the owner of this calendar can make changes, and immediately, the minute that the owner makes the changes, it flows out to everybody else that the calendar has been shared with. That's the real power of the cloud, is one to many. Okay, YouTube's floating on the cloud. I just found out today. I was using the incorrect number. For every 1 minute of the day, on average, I thought it was 24 hours of video was uploaded. I found out today it's 35 hours of video being uploaded every single minute of every single day, and it's nothing but increasing. So YouTube is floating around up there in the cloud. You reach in and grab what you want from the YouTube cloud. Flickr's another example of all pictures floating out there in the cloud, and you can upload your images and they're being saved on the Flickr server out on the internet. And again, you could upload from your cell phone, from your video camera, anywhere you can connect to the internet. Everything that's yours can be in the cloud. So when you hear the cloud computing, sure, there's security issues, and we really want to make sure that we don't put student names out in the cloud and things like that. But school districts are saving millions of dollars by moving to the cloud. And how are they doing that? they're moving to things like Google Docs or Zoho documents, which eliminates the need for expensive software. Renewing your license for word processing, presentation, spreadsheet for each computer every year, that's approximately $75. Google Apps for Education, free. There's a $35 setup to get your domain, but after that, free. Unlimited, well, at this point it's unlimited, unlimited storage for if you decide, do you want students in there or just want to start with your teachers? Do you want them to have email? All those things are decided at a local level. But what Google's giving you is a word processing, presentations, spreadsheets, drawing, and my very favorite one, Google Forms, where you can create your own forms and students can put in information. When they hit submit, it's already tabulated and put into your spreadsheet, which is so cool. All of this possible because it's floating out there in the cloud. So you can access information from the cloud. You can add information to the cloud. I just thought this graphic was great. I found it on Flickr, and I thought, there's a visual representation of cloud computing that I thought you'd really enjoy. All right, now I manage all my classroom, handing out, collecting things, all that through Schooltown, which is in the cloud. And the servers are, I don't know where the servers are, but it doesn't matter because I can access it on my phone. So if somebody hands in something, I can actually look on my phone and say, oh, everybody's turned in their movies for the week, and happy Saturday to me. So floating out in the cloud. Now wikis, I use Wikispaces for my wiki. My wiki is floating out there in the cloud. Now all of these tools we cover in different modules, so don't worry, we're not going to go, you go, what's a wiki? Don't worry about it, we get to that. But I just wanted to get a sense that my wiki doesn't sit on my computer. It's out in the internet. Now, the cloud, oh, it's dark. The only problem with cloud computing is if you can't get to the internet. And I know some of you live in parts of the world that you don't have a stable internet connection, or some of you in some rural areas don't have broadband access. That's a problem when it comes to cloud computing. If you use a traditional programs on your computer kind of setup, it doesn't matter if you can't get to the internet, you can still get to word processing. If you're relying 100% on the internet, you better make sure you have a stable internet connection. So what most districts are doing is kind of doing a combination. They're doing cloud computing, and then they're also, I was in one school this week that has open office that they also have installed on the machine. So you can, if your internet's not there, you can still do your productivity work on open office. So I know that was short and sweet, but moving to the cloud, I wanted you to understand just kind of the concept that you can get your information from anywhere, which makes it so powerful. But a lot of people don't explain this whole cloud thing, and I just wanted to make sure that you understood that your information wasn't on your hard drive, wasn't on a server at school, but it's on the internet. Thanks for joining me.